Did you know that your inner children can help you with your spiritual awakening journey, your evolutionary journey? So I'm going to talk about an experience I had this morning with my inner children, and we're going to talk about anime. Okay, so you'll be able to understand these even if you don't watch anime, but I just want to give like a heads up. Okay, so I am currently watching Jujutsu Kaisen and Black Clover. And so in Jujutsu Kaisen, there are sorcerers, and some of the sorcerers can create what is known as a domain. And so that's something that they activate and then encapsulate everybody like in the surrounding area, more or less. And whatever they say goes inside of their dimension. And in Black Clover, I was watching some episodes and they refer to magic as mana, which is a little bit different than chi, like your life force energy that everybody has. So the characters were going through this like volcano situation, and they were putting mana all over their body to protect themselves, basically. And my inner children and I were having a discussion this morning about the next chapter of our life. Okay, I'm going to hit the certain financial mark within my life this month. Okay, and my inner children have been feeling a little bit nervous about that, because coupled with the financial goal is me working less than I have ever worked in my life, because I have always been a worker bee. Okay, and I'm like, we're not doing that anymore. That's one of the reasons that we unplugged from the matrix in the first place and started our own business, so we don't have to hustle and grind like that. But it's making them nervous because I go so far against what we have been programmed and taught and all of these things. And so this is where coming in with the inner child healing. Okay, I said, hey, you know all those animes that we've been watching? I said, that's actually true. I was like, you can create your own dimensional space. And I know we've all heard Abraham Hicks talking about the vortex. I was like, that's what, but that was like inconceivable to them. They did not understand really what that means. I know as an adult conscious mind, okay? But to have tangible examples to show my inner children that are magical and whimsical and based off of these animes that I'm watching, I'm like, we can create our own domain or our own dimension, and whatever we say goes inside of that dimension. We can also put a mana over us, like our magical energy, and magnetize and pull in the things that we want and protect ourselves from the things that we don't want. So I said we can think of the mana like wealth consciousness, or having more clients, or receiving unexpected money from the universe. I said, but inside the dimensional plane, that's where we add in things like more joy and more magic. Time not working linearly. I said, we literally can create whatever we want inside of our world, inside of this bigger collective paradigm. And something like clicked. Like they were like, oh. And this is what I'm talking about with your inner children. Like, if you can help unravel trauma from around them and then fill back up their magic cup. Me watching anime doesn't really seem like, oh, how's that going to help you with your own spiritual psychic abilities or in life or with your business? It does, because now my children inside are like awakened to all of these possibilities and are super excited about them, because I can talk about manifesting all the live long day and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, boring. But when I'm talking about mana shields, and I'm talking about dimensional spaces or domains, and they see how it works through the lenses of these TV shows, they're like, oh yeah, that's easy, we would love to do that. So it was just like a really fun example. And then all day, anytime something like a thought blips up, I'm like, do we want that in our dimension, or do we want that out? Okay, fear, anxiety. What are we doing with our mana fields? Okay, is this thought or this action in congruence with being a magnet for wealth consciousness? If not, then we need to get that out of here. And it's just like a fun game. Like, if you play games with the universe is so much more fun. It makes it exciting. It makes it an adventure. We're on a quest, okay, like in these animes. And so I wanted to share this today in case it helps your perspective. I would love to hear in the comments if it resonated with you and if you're going to try it as well.